Hi, everybody. Dan D. Federicis from Saratoga Report, and I am with Lisa Zabielski of the Saratoga Harness Horsepersons Association. But she's first and foremost, she is a harness trainer. Is that all correct, Lisa? Am I introducing you correctly?
Yep, absolutely. I'm a trainer and owner.
Okay, yeah, that too. And do I understand you've got roughly 12 horses under your care, or is it? Am I off on my numbers?
Right now I have 15.
Whoa, it's going up, Lisa. It's going up
Yes.
because
Yep.
you didn't have enough to do with 12. You took on three more, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So where are you right now?
Right now I'm at our training center in my barn with our horses.
Oh, fantastic. This is there's no days off for you, are there?
No, no days off.
Okay. And how long have you been training for? Or how many years?
Um, about 15 years.
But you've been in it your whole life pretty much, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm born into it. My dad was a trainer as well. So,
And what would you give a ballpark, at least for Saratoga? Can you ballpark what percentage of the trainers are females?
right now I'm going to say 50%.
50.
Yeah, I would say 50% right now are females.
I did not know that. I bet you most people did not know that. I thought you were going to give me a lower number, but when it makes sense when I was with you in the paddock the other day, there were it looked like a lot of female trainers, but to hear 50%, that is terrific. I did not know that. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's great here at Saratoga. There are quite a few.
Wow, wow. And you've been having a successful season. You picked up some wins over the weekend, if I recall.
I did. I actually think half of the people in the top 10 for our trainers here at Saratoga are women.
Oh my goodness, that is that. Why is that such a secret? I mean, I pay attention to things, and I did not know that. That's got to be touted. That is really really cool. Good for you
Yeah, it's
and
awesome for
all
us.
your fellow trainers. And listen, we want to talk. You've got some training going on this weekend. And I made this banner. I hope I'm posting it. I hope it's right. The Saturday races still start at 5, and the Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday at noon. Is that correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. And Lisa, listen, if there's some people that go there regularly, some people that go to the flat track, and they sometimes migrate over to the harness track this time of year. But why would you tell somebody that doesn't have an interest in horse racing, doesn't have an interest in betting, perhaps? Uh, why would you encourage them to give it a try?
I would say it's something different. It's a good time to get out of the house, especially for kids. It gets them off the phones and the iPads and gets them some fresh air. I know for my kids, I have a 4-year-old, and it's great for him to come out and see just the different colored horses and the equipment people have and count the numbers. And it's different. It gets you out of the house. It's something to do. There's always something going on. We usually have between 10 and 13 races, so it takes up some of your time during the day. There is food offerings there. Um, and in general, it's just a great time. The kids enjoy seeing Wally, our outrider in the winter circle, and he's always up for pictures, along with our photographer, Jessica. She's always there to take family photos too.
Wow, and some of these horses, perhaps including the one you just mentioned, can be the kids can pet that horse.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
That's something it's not regularly done at the thoroughbred track, so that's kind of a neat thing. I'm not saying it's never done, but it's not as easily accessible as I've seen over at the harness track for kids to be able to actually touch a horse.
Right, right.
That
Yeah, these
that
horses you can get a little closer to. They're a little more people friendly than the thoroughbreds, I guess I would say.
Yeah, and I'm so glad you brought the fact that this is a family friendly place. It may not have been thought of that in the past, but you've been pointing out why it's family friendly. Why the kids can see a horse, get some fresh air. They're welcome there, not in the casino, of course, but within the harness racing area, the kids are welcome. And the one other thing I wanted to ask you is, and you brought up, my mind was going, and good. Oh, speaking of kids, let's kind of tease what you got going in the first second weekend in April for the kids. Could you tell us about
We
that?
are putting together a really nice Easter egg hunt. It will be on April 8th, the night before Easter. We have 5 o'clock post that night. We're going to have face painting, we're going to have pizza food truck, arts and crafts for the kids, and a really nice Easter egg hunt with a lot of different things, prizes, and candy.
Well, great. And when you and I talked the other day, going back to the trainers and You described this, or somebody that you were with described this as a blue collar thing. The owners and trainers are families. They're earning a living off of this. Could you expand on some of that?
Absolutely. And most of the trainers and drivers here all have family in the sport. For example, the Stark family, it's trainer is John Stark. He also is their driver, and his kids all work for different people in the business. His wife also works with the riding horse aspect. As far as my family, my dad was a trainer. My dad also teaches the horse care class at the Saratoga BOCES, and teaches kids, if they want to get into this sport or continue with other horses in different businesses. Of course, I'm in it. There are just several families, and it's a big family sport.
I keep learning things here. I did not know BOCES offers a horse care club. What is the class there at BOCES?
It is called horse care. Yep.
Okay. And it focuses on not so much a racehorse care, but perhaps a pleasure horse or something like that. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yep.
Okay. Wow, I did not know that either. They certainly didn't have that. Of course, I grew up in the suburban Buffalo, so there weren't too many horses there. Lisa, this is terrific. So Saturday at noon, and
Saturday at
Sunday
5 p.m.
or 5 p.m. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday at noon.
Yep.
Thank you. And what days do you have horses running?
Right now I have horses racing all of the 4 of those days. I
Hence
have
why you don't get a
five
day
in
off.
on Saturday.
Yes. You're not sleeping in, and you're not getting days off.
Right.
God, that's awesome. Listen, there's some secrets here. You and I got to keep working at this, folks. Get out there and support these people that are putting their lives into this, and these horses, the care that they give them, the love that they give them. 15 horses, Lisa. That's incredible. There's some trainers, I assume, with more, some with less. But that
Yeah,
is a lot, and I got there last week. I'm happy to do that. I'm going to try to get my kids there this weekend. It's going to be colder this weekend, but dry. And if you dress warmly, you're going to be fine there, and you're going to, like you said, get some fresh air. Boy, you said it best. Get my kids away from a tablet.
yeah,
You likely see me this weekend, folks. I hope you can make it out there. Support these hardworking men and women who are really striving to make this a more accessible sport. So I hope to see a nice crowd this weekend. Lisa, thanks for joining us.
thank you.
Take care.
You too.